What's up, y'all? I'm Jay Funkadelic. It's episode 16. There's a lot of shit that's been going on in life and not giving a fuck about nobody else. You always got to keep it real to yourself. Shout out to my boy Snoop Doggy Dogg that I saw yesterday in Times Square by the Skechers sneaker store. And he was me. I was blessed to meet Snoop Dogg. I was really blessed. I was excited. I was amped and thrilled up to see him. And he was a good fella. You know, I knew Snoop Dogg for years when he first came out with that Dr. Dre deep cover record. And done the deep cover record with Dr. Dre. And then he came out with the Chronic with Dr. Dre. And then he came out with Snoop Dogg with the Doggy Style for 30 years. Snoop Dogg's been out for 30 years doing his own thing. Maybe like 31 years he's been out because he was on the Chronic album. He debuted on the Chronic album by Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre was a former member from NWA. I know y'all people really understand and know what I'm talking about. And there's a lot of shit going on in life that when you listen to hip-hop music, it's not a thing where you want to pull out a gun and shoot somebody. And then you get away with murder, and then the cops look for you, and then you're throwing a life away like it's a piece of trash. People shouldn't be thinking like that. Understand the way how God would really punish you if you did something stupid. God will put the evil people away where they need to be, even if you did something crazy in life and not giving a fuck about what they around with you and taking advantage and doing all this crazy shit and making you a fucking victim, and you get arrested and be thinking people are just fucking around too goddamn much and not giving a shit about what you say or what you do or how shit could do when people want to snitch and rat you out and they want to call the police and say all this types of crazy stuff. But I don't give a fuck about nobody else. Good morning, everybody. I'm Jay Funkadelic. The Funkable Operator podcast 16 has begun. The only thing I like to do in life is make it a hobby out of myself, taking photos with celebrities and making sure everything is okay and all right for my own goddamn self and believing in my own self for what I do and how I get shit done and not give a fuck about nobody else. So this is my only topic of the Funkable. What will you do when you meet a celebrity or security's going to stop you? You have that option to think if you want to get a photo with a nice celebrity, if you walk by in case you're not around a bodyguard or a gatekeeper. There's a lot of things in life we have to understand. We can't take nothing for granted. Life is very short. You don't see him the first time. You don't see him the second time. I don't give a fuck how many times you see this one celebrity. You got to get a photo with him someday. You know what I'm saying? Because life is very short. You can't expect to take a picture with a rapper or R&B singer and then get pulled over by a pin. That's not the answer. You know what I'm saying? You keep trying. You got to keep grinding. You got to put yourself on grind mode to make everything better. And when you do it all proper, like it's all properly. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of shit going on in my house because the daytime and then the nighttime a staff comes in and treats me with respect. I know she's taking a job very seriously because they want to work very hard and make their money. I understand that. I understand where they're coming from. It's no poor excuse. We all got to work to survive. Even we listen or we break the rules or don't listen, we got to get corrected and understand where the fuck we're coming from. It doesn't matter how shit could be in life. You just got to follow the rules, follow instructions, and make a man or woman out of yourself. And just try to keep it real for everybody else and represent your life to the fucking fullest and not give a shit about nobody. This is how I represent the Bronx. I love rappers like Fat Joe. I love rappers like Big Pun, rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? I never got a chance to meet Big Pun. When I was at Big Pun's barbershop, I got there too late. I know Big Pun was sick. He had a heart attack and he passed away. But Big Pun went too soon. I was about to go see Big Pun that weighed like 600, 700 pounds before he passed. And I want to go meet him at Big Pun's barbershop somewhere in the Bronx somewhere. But unfortunately, it closed down. I don't know if it's there, but I know it closed down. because Big Pun passed away. He's been dead 23 years ago. So I got a funny feeling that I like to meet more people in life, not give a shit about nobody else, doing my own thing, not give a fuck about what people, how they think about me, getting cruel, talking back and talking their shit and make a fucking ass out of me. That's not the point. The point is, you gotta believe in yourself. You gotta believe in what you do. I was on a lot of trouble. I used to get physical. I used to fucking break stuff. I used to break my parents and the people's property in my residence and got admitted to the hospital and trying to get shit on my mind that I need to lay off on. I've been hospitalized numerous times in my own lifetime, and that's how I felt about that. Because a lot of medications that I was taking did not agree with me. It got me depressed. It got me soft. It got me a little out of hand with myself. But I had to get over with this shit. Because some of the medications I was taking, the foods I was eating, caused me to get a diabetic. I used to take Abilify. That shit almost fucking killed me. There was a lot of medication I almost got killed from. If I kept taking it, I would have fucking been deceased or something like that. But some of the medications I take right now will really save my life. It saved my life through all the fucking drama. I have schizophrenia, and I have an impulse control disorder. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of people that don't respect me. They give me the middle finger and the saying that's not how it has to go down. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of males and females disrespected me, insulted me. I told them to go fuck themselves. Fuck them because I'm not them. You know what I'm saying? They want to keep talking. They want to look to fight me. They want to look to hit me. They want to look to curse me out. Fuck them. I don't give a shit about them. I don't give two shits and three fucks how people could think about me in any type of way. You know what I'm saying? Laid back. I'm not trying to disrespect anyone. But if I'm not in the mood, all you need to do is leave me the fuck alone. If I'm not in the mood to talk to anybody, if I'm having a fucking bad day, or I'm trying to fly my way back home and upload stuff on social media, that's me. And the only thing I like to do is, drink coffee, drink soda, do anything I need to do. But, there's a lot of things in life I have to accomplish because I'm trying to work on new goals and try to make my way out the jungle of the places I used to. The thing is, I survived middle school, I survived high school. It was upstate in Westchester of Pleasantville Cottage School. That was the only place that people had no right to be fucking up my pride. 30 years ago, I attacked my father in a doctor's in a psychologist's office. I'm sorry. But 30 years later, I felt kind of better with myself, and I'm doing well. I'm not getting physical with nobody. I don't want to start no shit with no one. Back then, it was very hard for me to comprehend because I took that Haldol medication and it really fucked my mind up a lot. And I remember going to the Wiz with my father when he didn't have enough money to buy me the records. I said, I know, very out loud, and then I had an altercation with my father by Nobody Beats the Wiz on Central Avenue 30 years ago. 30 years ago, I had an altercation with my father. But when the years were passing by, I had more altercations. But I had to keep going to the doctor to get better. You know what I'm saying? I had to talk to the behavior specialist and trying to make shit the way I need to be in life and not give a fuck about what people be thinking. I had to go to the hospital to get better. I had to pay for the medication. I had to straighten myself out. The nurse had to swap my mouth because my mother had to understand why I need to take medication, why medication is important to take, even if you have to take it. I don't give a fuck what you be thinking. I don't drink alcohol beverages because alcohol and medication, my man, does not mix. Alcohol and pills and smoking don't mix. Remember what the fuck I said. And everybody be thinking about me, if I do something special in life and there's people are just like fucking with me on social media, and they want to say what they gotta say. And there's a lot of people that's gonna respect me until the day I'm gone. So don't get it fucked up. I lost a lot of friends in my life. Don't get it fucked up. My father did too. So don't get it fucked up the way you say it. The way I had to obey rules and making sure everything is okay in life and not giving a fuck about nobody else. Shout out to my boy MC Shan. Now he became my friend since I knew him from back in the 90s when he did the bridge and Down by Law and Jane Stopped This Crazy Thing. There's a lot of rappers that know me. There's a lot of rappers that I've seen like Gorilla Nems, Hattie Rax, Dice Peso knows me. There's a lot of rappers that be seeing me, and I was socializing with them and keeping it real to them, how the way I feel about them. You know what I'm saying? When I went to Coney Island Walls, I was looking to get a photo with Puff Daddy, but unfortunately I couldn't get it because he had a lot of bodyguards, a lot of security surrounding him, and the gatekeepers didn't want nobody to get a photo. And the big entourage van in the back, so making sure the celebrities stay safe and people don't have to go near the brother. But that's okay. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of celebrities I can meet in the near future. It doesn't have to be now. It could be like next year or sometime. When the ball drops, Happy New Year, I can meet more celebrities in the near future. Hopefully I would see them. But if I can't see them, I could keep trying until I get there, if I can make it. You know what I'm saying? If I ever want to make it. But if I want to see celebrities somewhere, like in a club or anywhere, I can't make any promises. It can cost money. It could be for free. No problem. I don't give a fuck. And that's how shit could be on my own goddamn self, where people have to understand that life is very short. Don't take your anger for granted. You want to see a big celebrity, you have to understand, you would have to pay for it. You would have to meet and greet with the artists. Even if you don't pay for it, you can still see them, no matter what you can do in life. You know what I'm saying? Only God will know every answer that you do that will come up in the future. People, days come true. You know what I'm saying? When you do something real fucking stupid in life, you're throwing your life away. Because you go to the courtroom and the judge sentence you to a maximum sentence in prison. And that's not good, and you can't go nowhere. You know where you're fucking at. You're in a dark hole. You're fucking trapped in a jail cell. And you're thinking you want to break out, but unfortunately you can't because you fucking killed somebody with a gun and your life is trash. You know what I'm saying? You get that, or you get the death penalty. You can rot in hell for the shit you did. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of consequences in life. When people assault me, there'll be consequences for them and repercussions. When the guy assaulted me by the bus stop, I had when I was least that I got assaulted by this black guy with a banana colored do-rag, and he really beat the shit out of me. And I had to fucking call somebody in the car to call 911. He grabbed my phone and he smashed it on the fucking floor, which was a big no-no for him. Even if he beat me up, you would not win. You would not win. I don't give a fuck who you are or where you come from. When you want to assault somebody, you're not going to win the battle. You'll lose. Because you want to beat people up. If they're making noise, you get away with it. And now you're a sorry motherfucker from doing that. You know what I'm saying? You could be very sorry that people don't respect you when you want to hurt somebody in the street. You want to brutally fucking attack them to a fucking pulp. You're the one that's going to get in trouble for that. You're the one that's going to suffer the consequences. Because God will really punish people if they assault somebody very, very bad until they're dead. You know what I'm saying? God doesn't like that. Karma will be after you. Because karma is a real fucking bitch. You know what I'm saying? When the guy assaulted me by the bus stop, karma was after him. Karma came after the guy. Beating me up and get away with it ain't your fucking answer. When you do that, you're more than a punk. You're a coward. When you do shit like that, your enemy's a fucking coward. He makes fun of you. He wants to fuck you up. He wants to say some dirty shit. He wants to drive his bike and snatch headphones off your head or your ear pods off your fucking head. You know he's a coward. When he does something like that, you know he's going to suffer the consequences. Because you're wasting your time, calling the police, and cops don't know shit about where this guy could be at, and then you failed getting your stuff back. Even if a cop car be passing by, and if you see a guy, a suspect with the cops, you yell out grand larceny. He's doing grand larceny. The cops will chase him down the street and make an arrest. And 99% chance you'll get your stuff back, no matter what the cops will do. They'll put handcuffs on his back when he's under arrest. And that's how shit could be in life. You know what I'm saying? Because even though you rob somebody's cell phone, you rob headphones, you rob their fucking house, karma will get you for that. And then when you make enough money, you save a bunch of fucking money, you could replace a lot of shit that you got robbed for. You know what I'm saying? You could replace anything. I replaced a lot of stuff when I got robbed. I replaced everything when I got robbed a few times. I got robbed 7 times and I'm still breathing. I'm still talking, I'm still breathing, and I'm still getting oxygen when I'm knowing about this. I got robbed 5 times. Not 7, but I got robbed 5 fucking times, or 6, and I'm still breathing. And that's how my life was. When people con you about being a rapper, you want to give somebody phone to pay for an Uber, and all of a sudden they want to jump out the cab and they steal your phone and you're fucking lost in the system. Because there's a lot of spiteful people that don't respect the Bible. A lot of people like to break the rules. A lot of people like to fucking criticize you and be very spiteful and want to smack the hell out of you until blood comes out of your face or any part of your body. And that shit is whack. You want to curse somebody out, do it 50 feet away. When you don't have to come after you, you jump on a bus or a train, you leave the premises. That's what you got to do. When I went to Richmond Public in Staten Island, the security guard told me have a dress code. He told me the very last minute. I got very upset with him. I didn't give a fuck about a dress code or nothing. I couldn't go in the back to meet DJ Envy. But, there's a lot of things that I want to do in life to make me 100% better. He didn't make me breathe. He made me fucking suffocate to be in the back watching me like a fucking hawk. I cursed him out. I called him, I said the S word to a Puerto Rican guy. He said, say it in my face. I'm like, I ain't saying it in your face because you're a fucking punk. I went somewhere for nothing and you treat me like a piece of shit. You're telling me things the last minute. Why the fuck you didn't put it on the flyer? I mean, come on. Don't tell me things the last minute when you don't put it on the flyer. You know what I'm saying? You're telling me shit the last minute, but it's not on the flyer. What the fuck is that all about? You're making it hard for me to go somewhere, but unfortunately your ass is not letting me in the place. And that could be a really fucked up situation. Even they got a job to do, like they're your parents, that could be really fucked up in a situation like that. You know what I mean? There's a lot of fucked up situations going on in life, and you got to fucking deal with it. When you ain't got no money, when you go to the casino, you want to ask somebody for money. Somebody told you, yo, you got a problem. Yeah, because you want to have the money to gamble. You want to waste your time waiting for somebody to win a big jackpot, give you money. That's not how that fucking shit works. You would have to go home and go to bed if you're broke. If I'm broke, I just leave. I just go home. But I can't go to any racetrack or casino and he stays with me. I got to be watched. I got to be watched when I go to these horse racing situations with my pops. And he doesn't want me to get too upset. When I get upset, he turns to Godzilla. Picture that. When I went to Summer Jam last summer, I had to get a cab, but I couldn't find no Ubers to come back home because the public transportation had to shut down at a certain time. And that's how I felt about trying to get home. There was a mob full of people by the mobile gas station in Hempstead, Long Island. And I had to fight my way to come home with a cab and just take it all the way there. My father had to get up 1 o'clock in the morning to pay $80 for the cab to come back to the Bronx. My life would have been nothing. I would have had to fucking wait all fucking night to go back home with public transportation. You know what I'm saying? You know, staff having to call the police on me, saying I'm missing, I'm not around, because I would have to explain to them nobody wanted to take. And I could put myself in a fucking situation like that. You know what I'm saying? If I had $100 in my pocket, I would pay for a cab up front and go home without no problem. That would be it. You know? That would be it for that goddamn reason. When I go places like Long Island or New Jersey, you know, I could look for a railroad and go and take the railroad to the train station and make my way home. That'll be it. That's how it's going to get done. No matter what shit happens, I got to make myself a proud man and a better man to understand why I'm doing this. For my valuable reason that I got it made for my own fucking self and not give a shit about nobody else what they be thinking. You know what I'm saying? People see me pissing the tree. I know motherfuckers need to mind their business. I told them to mind their business, but they don't want to mind their business. Some people out there are fucking picky. You know what I'm saying? Real picky, like they're fucking sticking their nose where it don't belong. And that's how shit can go down like that. You know what I'm saying? And they want to make an ass out of you because you pee in the tree. People like to fucking take picture of you taking a piss. You have thoughts about you want to take their phone and smack it out their hand until it breaks. So don't get it fucked up like that. There's a lot of situations I've been through that people got mad at me. People got mad at me a zillion times. And I had to fucking deal with it. I had to blow up some steam and forget about it. And that's how shit went down like that. So I'm Jay Funkadelic. The Funkable Operator Podcast 16 is right now. So, you know, hope y'all have a good day. And I'll see you soon at any other event. Peace.